before I say anything, I just want to give my respect to rappers like Jay-Z, Kool Keith, Redman, Method Man, Nas, Ice-T, KRS-One. These are all rappers who have lasted long term. They're on point, they're healthy, they're successful in hip hop for the long term, and that's what I look up to most nowadays. Like even Busta Rhymes with his new album. All these rappers are so great. Kool Keith keeps dropping incredible music. Jay-Z on that J Electronic album dropped incredible lyrics over incredible beats. Nas's King's Disease is incredible. Ice-T looks so young still, and he's doing his thing. Makes great music still with Body Count and does his TV show stuff. You know, Method Man, he's all about like health and exercising and all that. Hitting the gym with his Tikal Athletics, I believe. You know, Redman's just still dope. Redman's killing it. These are rappers that are so incredible and they keep doing their thing. So yeah. Secondly, I've got a new hip hop album coming out. It's called Sketch City. Again, it's a dark and grimy hip hop album. That's what you always get from Cataphonic Productions. I've seen a lot of drug addicts in Toronto, crack addicts, heroin addicts. I have an addictive personality. I could have easily ended up on heroin and crack and all that stuff. But I chose to go to college and get my law clerk diploma. I always worked. This album, part of it is about people who go to work, they do good, they get educated, but then, you know, they can't find work when they finish their college diploma or university degree. A lot of education systems operate as businesses first, and that's frustrating to a lot of people trying to go the right path. Like, oh, go to school, but it's almost like we've been fed lies. Like, go to school, get a career, but a lot of people spend like $30,000, $50,000, $80,000 on education systems and can't find careers in their field. Regardless, I respect the people who work regardless. You know, no matter what, taking jobs and getting paid. I always respect hustlers and people get paid. Again, I always worked. I worked full time ever since I was 15. Cataphonic Productions, I just run it for fun and the passion to make hip hop music. And that's what that is. I love hip hop still, you know what I mean? I love it, and I keep producing, I keep writing lyrics, and this is my passion. I still love hip hop so much. You know, Sketch City is like motivating for a certain type of people. It's like I had issues with obsession and addiction and anxiety, and like, so I write hip hop for a certain group of people. And again, I haven't gotten drunk in over 6 years, 4 months at this point, and I'm all for health. I'm different. The hip hop that Cataphonic Productions comes out with is way different. And Sketch City is also about like amazing moments in life, like just dope, great, amazing moments. In 2005, I dropped an album called Scarcity, and that was kind of all about anxiety, like scarcity as lacking abundance, but also scarcity like things are scarce, and just fear. Like, that's like over 16 years ago I dropped Scarcity. It's like anxiety of seeing a lot of people just quit their dreams and stop doing what they want to do, fall into like normal life, normal jobs, and then they don't show what they're really passionate about, and then they just get caught up. Now, 16 years later, I'm dropping Sketch City because I've seen a lot of drug addicts in Toronto. Once again, like in 2020, I helped assist with someone's drug overdose, an opiate and a crack overdose. We tried to get paramedics and save 2 people's lives. And I've seen a lot of drug addicts in Toronto, like crack addicts, heroin addicts, and I look at them and I'm like, I could have been like that if I continued like drinking alcohol or just getting involved in things. But instead, again, I always worked full time. I give back to society. I work, I contribute to society, always full time, and I completed my high school, I completed my college education, and you know, just trying to be a contributing team member to society. And so the whole premise of Sketch City now is seeing all these people, and those people totally didn't go for their dreams. It's like you have some groups of people who just like fall on the right path, like, oh, get their career, get the family, get this, that, and they don't show their real passion. Then you have the other group of people who not only don't go for their passion, they get passionate about drugs or crime or something destructive, and then they go totally the opposite end. So I've seen that too. So I'm just grateful that I love writing, making beats, hip hop culture, and again, I make it for a certain group of people. It's like boom bap hip hop, gritty hip hop. And another part of what this album's about is the truth. There's a lot of facts on this album. 80% of this album is all the truth. It's funny because a lot of people have problems with reality. I had problems with reality. Like, what is reality? Factual reality. There's so many belief systems and all these things, but it's like, even when you look at it now, I'm speaking in a camera, I'm holding cue cards, and I'm here, I've got my chain, this hat, this is the moment right now. So, you know, a lot of people tell lies all around the world. They're showing fakeness. I know what reality is. I know how many record sales I get. I know how many views I get. I don't inflate things. I look at facts. So with the writing for Sketch City, I literally wrote truthful lyrics, and it sounds like, oh, why wasn't he not telling the truth? Of course, but you know, in hip hop, you write, or generally you can write imaginative lyrics, you can write imaginative stories, right? Draw from your imagination, draw fantasy and all that. But most, like 85% of Sketch City is all the truth and all facts. There's at least 3 tracks that every detail is truth and this, that. It's real facts. And that's part of why I love physics and anatomy, because things can't get more real than physics and anatomy, you know? And there's quantum physics and things get really weird, but it is what it is. So yeah, Sketch City, start telling people about it. Admiral Crumple, my new album. I love hip hop still, and I hope that you guys enjoy the album. So tell a friend, and thank you so much. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I still create music that people love and want to listen to or buy, or it is what it is. So yeah.